Have you ever considered that something as seemingly simple and wholesome as an egg could actually be a hidden threat to your well-being? Especially as we get a little older. Many of us have grown up believing eggs are the perfect breakfast, a powerhouse of nutrition. And they are, in many ways. But here's a surprising truth that might just change the way you look at your morning meal. The methods we often use to prepare and consume eggs, habits we've perhaps had for decades, could be quietly causing more harm than good. It's a painful reality to face, realizing that a daily ritual meant to nourish us might actually be leading to inflammation, heart concerns, or even digestive distress without us even knowing it. The secret isn't to cut eggs out entirely, not at all, but rather to understand how to eat them safely and beneficially. So non. In this video, we're going to uncover 5 common, yet dangerous, ways seniors often eat eggs every day, and more importantly, how to avoid them to protect your heart, sharpen your mind, and keep your body feeling its best. Make sure you watch right to the very end, because I've got something that will genuinely surprise you, something that could be a real game changer for your daily health. Let's dive right into the first dangerous way many seniors unknowingly consume eggs, and it's all about how they're cooked, specifically, frying them in unhealthy oils. You see, for generations, a sunny side up or a scrambled egg sizzling in a pan with a generous dollop of butter or a splash of vegetable oil has been the go-to breakfast. It's a comforting sound and a familiar aroma, isn't it? But here's where the danger lies. The type of oil we choose can transform a perfectly nutritious egg into something that actively contributes to inflammation and heart problems. Many common cooking oils, like corn oil, soybean oil, and even some types of sunflower oil, are high in omega-6 fatty acids, and while we need some omega-6s, an imbalance with omega-3s, which are often lacking in our diets, can drive chronic inflammation throughout the body. Imagine your body's cells being constantly irritated, like a small fire smoldering within. This low-grade inflammation isn't just about joint pain. It's a silent culprit behind a whole host of age-related issues, including heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and even cognitive decline. When these oils are heated to high temperatures, they can also form harmful compounds called trans fats or oxidized cholesterol, which are particularly damaging to our arteries. Think of it like rust forming on the inside of a pipe, making it stiff and narrow, forcing your heart to work harder. It's a gradual process, but over years of daily consumption, these seemingly innocent choices accumulate, potentially leading to serious health complications down the line. So, what's the solution? It's simpler than you might think. Instead of reaching for those highly processed vegetable oils, consider making the switch to healthier fats that can actually support your cardiovascular health. Olive oil, especially extra virgin olive oil, is a fantastic choice for lower heat cooking, like a gentle scramble or a soft fried egg. It's rich in monounsaturated fats and antioxidants, which are known to protect the heart. Another excellent option is avocado oil, which has a higher smoke point, making it suitable for slightly hotter cooking without breaking down into harmful compounds. Even a small amount of butter, when used sparingly and chosen from grass-fed sources, can be a better option than highly refined seed oils. Though it's still best in moderation due to its saturated fat content, the key is to be mindful. Instead of pouring oil directly into the pan, consider using a cooking spray or simply using less oil. You might also explore cooking methods that require less fat, like poaching your eggs in simmering water, baking them in muffin tins, or even hard-boiling them. These methods preserve the egg's nutritional integrity without adding unhealthy fats. A perfectly poached egg, served on a bed of wilted spinach or atop a slice of whole-grain toast, is not only delicious but also incredibly wholesome. It's about making a conscious swap, moving away from fats that promote inflammation and towards those that offer protection. This seemingly small change in how you cook your eggs can have a profound impact on reducing your risk of chronic diseases and keeping your arteries clear and flexible as you age. And this brings us seamlessly to the second dangerous habit, which often goes hand in hand with how we cook our eggs, pairing them with unhealthy sides. Think about the classic breakfast plate, often laden with crispy bacon, greasy sausages, and generous slices of white toast slathered in butter and jam. It's comforting. Isn't it a familiar start to the day? But while the egg itself is a nutritional powerhouse, the company it keeps on your plate can dramatically shift its health impact from beneficial to detrimental. Bacon and sausages, while undeniably delicious, are typically high in saturated fat and sodium, and they often contain nitrates and nitrites, which have been linked to increased risks of certain cancers and heart disease. Eating these processed meats regularly can contribute to elevated cholesterol levels and high blood pressure, putting a significant strain on your cardiovascular system over time. Imagine trying to run a marathon while carrying a heavy backpack. That's what your heart might feel like trying to pump blood through arteries constricted by too much unhealthy fat and sodium. Then there's the white toast. Refined carbohydrates like white bread, pastries, and sugary cereals cause a rapid spike in blood sugar, followed by a crash. This sugar roller coaster isn't just about feeling tired. Repeated spikes and crashes can contribute to insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes, and can also fuel inflammation. When you add sugary jam or excessive butter, you're piling on even more empty calories, unhealthy fats, and sugars without much nutritional benefit. It's like pouring gasoline on that internal fire we talked about earlier, instead of starting your day with a meal that provides sustained energy and nourishment. You're setting yourself up for an energy slump and potentially contributing to long-term health problems. The good news is that transforming your egg-based meal into a truly heart-healthy and energy-boosting one is incredibly easy and delicious. Instead of processed meats, consider lean protein sources like thinly sliced avocado, which provides healthy fats and fiber, or a small portion of lean turkey bacon if you absolutely crave that smoky flavor. But focus on moderation. Better yet, load up on vegetables. Spinach, mushrooms, bell peppers, onions, and tomatoes can be sautéed with your eggs or added as a vibrant, nutrient-dense side. These vegetables are packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that combat inflammation and protect your cells from damage. Swapping white toast for whole grain bread, rich in fiber, helps stabilize blood sugar levels and promotes better digestion. Or skip the toast altogether and opt for a side of fresh fruit, like berries, which are loaded with antioxidants, or a slice of avocado. A simple plate of scrambled eggs with a handful of spinach, a few slices of avocado, and a side of mixed berries is a world away from the traditional high-fat, high-sodium breakfast. These simple swaps amplify the nutritional benefits of the egg, turning your meal into a truly powerful start to your day that supports your heart, brain, and energy levels without any hidden dangers. Making these mindful choices at breakfast can set the tone for a healthier day and contribute significantly to your long-term well-being. Now that we've explored the importance of choosing healthy cooking oils and pairing your eggs with beneficial sides, let's move on to another often overlooked danger relying on processed egg products, especially those found in fast food breakfasts. It's incredibly tempting, isn't it? That drive-through egg sandwich promises convenience and a quick fix for hunger. Especially on a busy morning, you might think, it's just an egg. How bad can it be? But the reality is, these seemingly innocent items are often nutritional minefields, packed with hidden ingredients that are anything but beneficial for your senior health. Consider a typical fast food egg sandwich. The egg itself is often not just a plain egg. It can be a preformed patty made from liquid egg product with added starches, gums, and artificial colorings to give it a consistent texture and appearance. These additives aren't inherently harmful in small doses, but they certainly don't add nutritional value. Far more concerning are the other components. The processed cheese slice is typically high in sodium and unhealthy fats. The breakfast meat, whether it's sausage or bacon, is almost always highly processed, loaded with even more sodium, saturated fat, and often chemical preservatives like nitrates, which, as we discussed, are linked to various health risks. And the bun, usually made from refined white flour, offering little fiber and causing that unwelcome blood sugar spike, followed by a rapid energy crash. So, what you're getting isn't just an egg. It's a calorie-dense, nutrient-poor package that bombards your body with excessive sodium, unhealthy fats, and refined carbohydrates, all of which contribute to inflammation, high blood pressure, and an increased risk of heart disease and diabetes. It's a convenient option that comes at a significant cost to your long-term health. Think of it as a quick energy boost that drains your long-term health reserves. The healthier alternative is quite simple. Prepare your eggs at home. Making your own egg sandwich or scramble takes only a few extra minutes and gives you complete control over the ingredients. Use a whole grain English muffin or a slice of whole grain bread. Add a real fresh egg, some fresh spinach or a slice of tomato, and perhaps a sprinkle of real cheese if you like. You can even batch cook hard-boiled eggs at the beginning of the week for a quick grab-and-go option. Or, if you're out and about, look for healthier cafe options that offer fresh, scrambled eggs with vegetables, or simply opt for a plain hard-boiled egg if available. The key is to be vigilant about what's lurking in those seemingly simple, convenient options, and prioritize whole, unprocessed ingredients whenever possible. Now that we've talked about processed egg products, let's turn our attention to the fourth dangerous way eggs are often consumed, overcooking them. Many of us prefer our eggs well done, with a firm yolk and thoroughly cooked whites. There's a sense of safety and satisfaction in knowing they're completely cooked. However, when eggs are cooked at very high temperatures or for extended periods until the whites are rubbery and the yolks have a greenish-gray ring around them, you're actually diminishing their nutritional value and potentially creating harmful compounds. Overcooking can denature the delicate proteins in the egg, making them harder for your body to digest and absorb. More importantly, when egg yolks are overcooked, to the point of developing that greenish hue, it's often a sign that the sulfur in the egg whites has reacted with iron in the yolk, forming ferrous sulfide. While not acutely toxic, this indicates nutrient degradation, particularly of the fat-soluble vitamins and antioxidants present in the yolk. The longer and hotter an egg is cooked, the more these beneficial compounds can be compromised, reducing the very nutritional punch you're looking for from your eggs. Furthermore, high-heat cooking, especially frying to a crisp, can sometimes lead to the formation of advanced glycation end products, or AGEs, which contribute to inflammation and oxidative stress in the body, accelerating aging processes. It's like taking a beautifully fresh piece of fruit and then baking it until it's shriveled and brown. You lose some of its vibrant goodness. The trick here is gentle cooking. Aim for eggs with whites that are set but still tender, and yolks that are either still slightly runny or just barely firm. Poaching is an excellent method for preserving nutrients, as the egg cooks gently in water. Soft boiling is another fantastic choice, leaving the yolk wonderfully creamy and nutrient-rich. For scrambled eggs, cook them over medium-low heat, stirring frequently until they are just set and still slightly moist. Even if you prefer a firm yolk, like in a hard-boiled egg, you can achieve this without overcooking by bringing the water to a boil, adding the eggs, cooking for about 9 to 10 minutes, and then immediately plunging them into an ice bath to stop the cooking process. This prevents that gray ring from forming and keeps the yolk vibrant and full of nutrients. By being mindful of your cooking times and temperatures, you can ensure your eggs deliver all their intended goodness without compromising their delicate structure or creating potentially harmful compounds. It's about cooking smart, not just cooking thoroughly. Finally, we come to the fifth, and arguably one of the most critical, dangerous ways seniors must avoid eating eggs: consuming them raw or severely undercooked. While some people swear by raw egg in smoothies or certain recipes, for seniors, this practice carries a significantly higher risk, primarily due to the potential presence of Salmonella bacteria. Salmonella is a bacterium that can be found on both the inside and outside of eggs. While food safety practices have improved, the risk, though small, still exists for a younger, healthier individual. A brush with Salmonella might result in unpleasant but temporary gastrointestinal symptoms like diarrhea, fever, and abdominal cramps. However, for seniors, whose immune systems may not be as robust, the consequences can be far more severe. Foodborne illnesses like salmonellosis can lead to severe dehydration, require hospitalization, and in some cases, can even be life-threatening, particularly if the infection spreads beyond the intestines. Imagine enduring severe abdominal pain, persistent vomiting, and debilitating weakness. It's a scenario no one wants to face, especially when it's preventable. Even recipes that call for raw eggs, like homemade Caesar dressing or certain hollandaise sauces, carry this risk unless pasteurized eggs are used. Pasteurized eggs have been heated to a temperature sufficient to kill bacteria without cooking the egg, making them safe for raw consumption. But if you're using standard eggs from the supermarket, the safest approach is always to cook them thoroughly. This doesn't mean overcooking them to a crisp, as we just discussed, but rather ensuring the whites and yolks are firm enough to kill any potential bacteria. For example, when making fried eggs, ensure the yolk is at least slightly firm, not completely liquid. For scrambled eggs, ensure no liquid egg remains. If you enjoy a runny yolk, it's best to stick to soft-boiled eggs where the exterior of the yolk is cooked, or use pasteurized eggs if available and you prefer truly raw yolks. The key takeaway here is caution. While the risk of salmonella in eggs is relatively low, the potential consequences for seniors are high enough to warrant taking every precaution. Prioritizing fully cooked eggs, or using pasteurized eggs for raw preparations, is a simple but vital step to protect yourself from serious foodborne illness and ensure your daily egg consumption is always a source of health, not a hidden danger. We've covered quite a bit today, haven't we? It's truly amazing how something as seemingly innocent as an egg can hold so many nuances when it comes to our health, especially as we navigate our senior years. We started by looking at how the very way you cook your eggs can make a huge difference, particularly avoiding those unhealthy, inflammatory oils that silently contribute to heart issues and chronic inflammation. Remember, swapping out those cheap vegetable oils for heart-healthy options like olive or avocado oil, or even opting for poaching or boiling, is a simple yet powerful change that directly benefits your cardiovascular system. It's about protecting those vital pathways in your body. Then, we delved into the company your eggs keep on the plate. Those traditional breakfast pairings like processed bacon, sausages, and refined white toast might taste good in the moment, but they add excessive sodium, unhealthy fats, and sugar spikes that undermine the egg's nutritional benefits. Instead, think vibrant, load up on fresh vegetables, choose lean proteins, and opt for whole grains or fresh fruit. These swaps not only make your meal more delicious and colorful, but also provide the fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants your body desperately needs to thrive and stay energized throughout the day, preventing those post-meal slumps and supporting long-term digestive and metabolic health. We also uncovered the hidden dangers of convenience, particularly the pitfalls of relying on processed egg products found in fast food breakfasts. These aren't just simple eggs. They're often loaded with additives, excessive sodium, and unhealthy fats from processed meats and refined buns, turning a potentially healthy start into a significant health burden. The message here is clear. Taking a few extra minutes to prepare your eggs at home using fresh, whole ingredients gives you complete control and ensures you're nourishing your body, not inadvertently harming it with hidden sugars, salts, and unhealthy fats. It's an investment in your health that pays dividends. Next, we explored the surprising truth about overcooking eggs. While we want our eggs thoroughly cooked for safety, going too far until yolks are gray and whites are rubbery actually diminishes their nutritional value, making vital proteins harder to digest and degrading beneficial vitamins and antioxidants. We learned that gentle cooking methods like soft boiling, poaching, or low-heat scrambling preserve those delicate nutrients, ensuring you get the most health benefits from every bite. It's about being precise with your cooking, treating your food with care to maximize its potential. And finally, we address the critical safety aspect of consuming raw or undercooked eggs. While a tiny risk, the potential for salmonella infection is a serious concern for seniors with potentially more vulnerable immune systems. Prioritizing fully cooked eggs, whites and yolk set, or using pasteurized eggs for any raw preparations is a non-negotiable step to protect yourself from severe foodborne illness and ensure your daily egg is a source of strength, not a potential threat. Your safety and well-being are paramount. Remember, dear friends, none of these adjustments are about depriving yourself. They are about empowering yourself with knowledge and making informed choices that support your vibrant health and independence for years to come. Think of each change as a step towards a more energetic, clearer-headed, and resilient you. Small shifts in your daily habits can truly add up to monumental differences in your overall well-being. It's not about perfection. It's about progress, one healthy choice at a time. Every decision you make about what you put into your body is an act of self-care, a declaration that your health matters. I truly hope this information has been helpful and has perhaps given you a fresh perspective on a familiar food. What are your thoughts on these dangerous egg habits? Have you already started making some of these healthy changes? Or are you feeling inspired to try some new cooking methods? I'd absolutely love to hear from you. Please share your experiences, your favorite healthy egg recipes, or any questions you might have in the comments section below. Your insights not only help me, but also benefit everyone else in our wonderful community. And if you found this video valuable, if it sparked something in you, please give it a thumbs up. That like really helps our channel reach more people who could benefit from this information. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel when you subscribe. You'll be notified every time we release new content designed specifically to help you live your healthiest, happiest life. We're here to guide you on this journey, bringing you practical, easy to understand advice that makes a real difference. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. Remember, your golden years are meant to be filled with energy, joy, and vitality. By making these thoughtful choices, you're not just avoiding dangers, you're actively building a stronger, healthier future for yourself. Keep embracing knowledge. Keep making those small, powerful changes. And keep living your best life at every age.